Improving your health might be as easy as getting outside. Dr. Jim Donovan, Chief Medical Officer at St. David's Georgetown, joins us this morning. Talk more about that. Morning, Doctor.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being with us. And it's just, maybe it's common sense for years, but it bears repeating. Being outside is just good for you in so many ways.
It is. It has multiple health risks or health advantages. We see lowering of blood pressure. We see reduction in heart rate. We see reduction in stress. And oh, by the way, a bonus, the CDC says now that people who are fully vaccinated can get outside without masks in small groups. So we just got a bonus earlier in the week.
It's interesting. You think of people, or I tend to classify people I know as, and they're more indoor people or outdoor people. You know, some people, we know people who already love just being outside. But some of these benefits that we're listing on the screen there, just the lower blood pressure, the kind of the clearing of the head, even if some of your hobbies have you in front of a screen for long stretches, it's good. It's just good to get out and get away from that stuff for a while.
It absolutely is. It's very helpful, as I said, just reducing stress. Certainly the exercise that comes with this, getting a little sunlight helps us with conversion of vitamin D to an active form. So lots and lots of improvements.
Of course, we talk about being outside. I tend to think of physical activity, and you can certainly do the ultimate types of workouts outside if that's what you'd like to do. Maybe some people have done that throughout the last year or so, but just being outside, I would imagine you just tend to be a little more active. You tend to get a little more physical activity.
I think that's true. And actually, it doesn't take much activity to see those health benefits. About 30 minutes a day or so of moderate exercise. So about 150 minutes a week, say 5 days a week, really gives you those benefits.
And we're seeing some of the activities, again, from big workouts to just taking a little walk or even riding the bike, doing some yoga outside. There's just a million things you can do. Of course, we've seen, and I'm sure you've looked at it research-wise, we've seen over the last year, we've heard people spending large stretches binge watching shows. We've heard instances of some people drinking more. Have we heard on the positive side, anecdotally, more instances of people being outside in this past year more than they've ever been before, and some people handling it that way?
You know, I think we're seeing more and more of that now, especially with some of the relaxation of masking. People are getting out. People tend to be stressed with the pandemic, and getting outside and getting exercise makes a huge difference in terms of that stress.
One other thing on here, I can't remember if you just mentioned it a minute ago, it tends to help with people getting a good night's sleep, which is certainly always perks my ears up the hours we keep here on these morning shows and stuff. It's just good for the rhythm of the rest of your day after you've been out for a little bit.
That exposure to sunlight helps with our circadian rhythm, which is our normal sleep-awake cycle, and it really does help to regulate that. You're correct.
Of course, now you said we're moving to the mask restrictions being loosened for being outside. We hope it's not too long before that's the case inside as well, and we can get back to life as normal. But even if we get back to life as normal, we can spend more time inside. I'm sure you're just would still continue to encourage people to try to get out and make that part of the normal rhythm of your life.
Without question. This is a great time in Central Texas to get outside. Not too hot, not too cold. Typically, we have good weather this time of the year, so it's a great time to get out and enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah, the month of May can be very nice. And then you're going to have to pick your spots for a few months before it gets nice again, but you can be outside all year round around here, and that is a good thing. Dr. Jim Donovan from St. David's Georgetown. Doctor, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.